audio. Hello, is my hello? Test. Whoa, what the hell? Sorry, I'm reset. I dropped my mic. Oh my god. Dear Lord. Okay. You know what? It'll work. Hello, people. Let me mute my There we go. Cool. Hey, what's up, survivalists? It's Shay for TeamWnJ here. Someone's already joined in. Charlie Chingachangas. What's up, Richard? Let's go for 2K all the way. Hell yeah, we are one step closer. What's up, survivalists? It's Shay from TeamWnJ here. As you can see, I'm not playing anything today. I'm not really doing much. It's a cam on me. I rarely do these anymore, but, you know, here I am. I'm gonna keep this live stream relatively short today, hopefully under 1 hour. I've just got a few things to talk about. Nothing's happening with Levaslier lately. I've got everything set. We're just kind of taking a break right now, just taking a back seat, just until we can get ready to start episode 1. I'm tired as all hell. If y'all follow me, I sleep at 5 a.m. every night, and I've got to wake up early in the morning, so I can barely keep my eyes open. Anyway, in other news, we have just broken the curse. I've been stuck on 1.8 thousand subscribers for the past few years. Right, and I put this curse on myself because I screwed myself up. But recently, we popped the 1.8, like, what do you call it? We popped the 1.8 hymen, and now we're in 1.9 thousand subscribers. That's another small step towards 2,000. So we got 97 more until 2,000. We're on 1,903 right now. Yeah, that's a good number. It's a really big number considering, okay, like, think about it this way, right? Instead of thinking it as 1.9 thousand, no, yeah, 1.9 thousand subs. Think of it as 1.9 thousand people in a room with you. That's what we're dealing with, right? Anyway, I want to talk about what 1.9 means to me. Not much, honestly. Here's the thing. I've been stuck on 1.8 thousand subs for so damn long. I'm so used to telling people, hey man, I have 1,000 subscribers. Or no, I'm used to saying I have almost 2,000 subscribers. And it pisses me off that I have to say almost 2,000 instead of saying 2,000 or over 2,000 subscribers. So being on 1.8 for so long, it kind of just nullifies what 1.8 actually means. Yeah, I get that it's 1.8 people, but like it's from like way long ago when I was still playing Minecraft and whatnot. I don't play Minecraft anymore. I mean, I play Minecraft, I build and shit, but I don't play. You get what I mean? So getting to 1.9 is a good step forward. It is a good step forward, and I appreciate everyone who's joining along the way. You guys in the live stream right now, appreciate you, love you guys so much. But the number itself, 1.9, it's just a number. That doesn't affect me. 1.9 is a number, right? You guys, the people who join my streams, who interact with me, who talk with me, who support me, motivate me, keep me going, watch Levaslier, you guys are the real deal, right? That's what really matters to me. It's the people connection, not the 1.9 number. That being said, though, I do want to reach 2K, so that's 97 numbers to go. You know, it's coming soon. I'm not too worried about it. Not trying to push anything, but yeah, it's a good number. Cool. What else do we have? We've got some stuff about motivation that I'm gonna get into later. But first, before I forget, PAX is coming up. I think people who join these streams have heard me talk about this like a million times, but PAX is in Australia. PAX is the Penny Arcade Expo. This is the biggest gaming expo in the entire world. We got one in Melbourne, Australia, 2018, Friday, October 26th. This card, nope, yeah, you can buy tickets in the description down below. There's a link there. This card is wrong. It's not 8 p.m. It is not 8 p.m. It's 7 p.m. I fucked up because of daylight saving. Who invented daylight saving? So, daylight saving, for those who don't understand, like, I came from a place where daylight saving doesn't exist, so this concept is, like, brand new to me. You got the planet Earth. That's a sphere. But it's not a sphere, apparently. It's not flat either. It's, like, lumpy. And so, there's the sun, right? Like, where this light is. And so, when the Earth has this big lump sticking out of it, this is, like, daytime for longer. And apparently, the clocks have to be readjusted by an hour to compensate for that. So, I said 8 p.m. the entire time when I meant 7 p.m. because all of a sudden, my hours got shifted. Like, I lost from 1 p.m. From 1 a.m. I was awake, and then I looked at the clock time go from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I was like, wait, what happened to my 2 a.m. Anyway, that's me being stupid. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. for PAX, not 8 p.m. for anyone interested in coming. Moving on. Let's talk a bit about passion, purpose, and willpower. I went over this today. So for guys who know me, I work at this web marketing company. Well, no, you don't know that. You know that I work with the web marketing company. So my channel is like under this web marketing company. So these guys help me promote my shit. But recently I've become an intern for them as well. So that's cool. You know, they're helping me and I'm helping them. Oh dear. Excuse me. But I was doing my job, just like marking down notes and shit, and I'm listening to one of my guys' audio interviews, and I have to type what he's saying down. And he talks a bit about purpose, talks a bit about passion, purpose, and willpower, and what's the difference between this. And it's a whole conversation about how do you unstuck yourself. Now, I'm not gonna go into too much about the confidential stuff, just because contract and whatnot, I can't talk about that stuff. But I can talk about what I got out of it. So a big thing in that entire interview that I heard was, how do you keep yourself going? And I've talked about this quite a lot. Levaslier has been going for 6 years. 6 years, to many of you guys, might sound like a long-ass time. To me, it doesn't sound too long in the long run. Like, it's a web series. It's going to take some time. It's going to take forever. Like, 6 years is nothing, right? I can double that, and it'd still be nothing. Like, that'd be something. 12. 12 would be something. But it's still something. It's not a lot. But... So for you guys wondering how I keep going for 6 years, if you think it's a long time, in the past I've said that it was passion, but what we've deduced now is that passion is a very short-term thing. You can be passionate about something and then just forget about it like a week, like at most 2 weeks maybe. Think about the times you bought a new game on Steam because it was on discount or something and you thought it was cool. Like, you know, oh shit, SCP is free on Steam, let's play SCP, and you go, yeah, you get your friends, you play SCP on Steam. That's a horror game, by the way. And you're all playing together, and you're like having fun, oh, this is the greatest game, it's so fun, well, ha ha ha, whatever. You play for a week, and then you play for another week, and it starts drifting off, and maybe you play it like once in the third week, and then you never touch it again. That's what, like, that's kind of what passion's like. You know, you join into it, and you're like, ah, and then it just dies off, okay. Purpose is a bit longer. It's a bit longer lasting, right? So in Levaslier there is passion, because I've been, you know, I've really put my heart and effort into it, right? So, but there's also a sense of purpose in it. When we think about what the purpose of Levaslier is, you guys don't know this, but I've gone through some dark stages in my life, and I've met some people who are unfortunately not on this planet anymore. And those people are the type of people that that kept me going and gave me a purpose. That it's because of them that I'm able to step forward and continue doing what I'm able to do, to keep, you know, helping people and doing good things and whatnot. So that's for purpose. It extends through for a longer period of time. Like, you gotta imagine that if you've had a really close friend that passes away, you still really miss them and you still want to do everything for them, right? And the final one is willpower. Willpower is just the strength to continue doing what you're doing, right? So, like, let's say a good friend of mine passes away. While I could sit here and cry and not do anything and go into deep depression and just sleep all day, not go to work, not do anything, or I could, in his name, start working more, start getting things done, start doing more, like achieve more than I've ever done before, in their name, right? Because, you know, without them, I would not be where I am now. So having that willpower, that strength to say, hey, we're not done yet. We got to keep going. We got to get more done. Or, like, not being satisfied where you are now. Like, look, 2K is pretty, it's all right. I'm happy with 2K, but I want 4K. Once I get to 4K, I'm not satisfied with 4K. I want 8K, 16K. I'm gonna exponentially multiply that. Like, that's what I want. I'm not just gonna sit here idle and just be happy with what I have. I always strive for more. So that willpower to keep pressing forward, taking what you have, accepting it, saying, yes, I like this. This is good. I want to look forward. I want to get even more, right? And once you get that, that's going to feel like nothing. So you want to get more, and you always strive for more. There's never enough. That's kind of what it's like. It's not like I reached 2K and I'm like, it's only 2K. No, I'm very happy about 2K. I've been struggling for years to get 2K, right? So I'm hugely satisfied with 2K. It's just 4K is double of 2K. So I'd be double the happy. Right? 8K is double of 4K, so I'd be like quadruply happy. That only makes sense. You always want to strive for more, and it would only make you happier. You can't strive for more and then look down at what you already have. Appreciate what you have, but want even more, right? I'm just gonna race through the list of stuff that we have to do. Let's keep the stream as short as possible. Hopefully, I might actually get someone to cut this up for me. Anyone interested in cutting this up? taking action but not being tied to the outcome. By the way, everything that I'm talking about is in the description, so if you want to see what I'm going through, you can read the description before I get to it. It's also getting really hot because I'm like moving a lot when I'm talking. I'm gonna go off that list real quick. Has anyone noticed? I'm not sure if you guys think about me like this, but I've had people come up to me talk about how angry I am. Yeah, I do find myself kind of. I'm not angry. This is just the way that I act. Like everyone who watches me knows that I swear a lot. I swear a whole fuck ton. And I don't hold back. I usually don't hold back my opinions. I say things blunt, straight, and to the point. I'm doing this because, well, first, it's part of my personality. I don't need to be kind to people. Like, I'm not being rude to you. I'm just saying the truth. Like, I don't need to sponge stuff. If you can't take the truth, that's on you, not on me. The truth is the truth, right? Well, I don't want to get too philosophical here, but there's no objective truth, but like my version of the truth is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna hold back and like not say something. So if you ever think that I'm angry, I'm usually not angry. I just talk like this. If you guys leave a comment and I address you very angrily, I'm not angry at you. I'm like, that's just the way I talk. You know. Anyway, taking action but not being tied to the outcome is something else that I took away from that interview. It's something like this, right? We got PAX coming up. And it's always a good idea to have a target in mind so that you can, like, when you throw a dart, you want to hit where you're aiming, right? When you shoot a gun, you want to hit where you're aiming. So you always have a target so that you can hit the target, right? For PAX, it's like a big dartboard for me. What I want to hit is some sort of fan base, some sort of small gathering, some sort of small fan base that can start theorizing, that can start talking about Levaslier, that can start thinking about it, discussing it with me, even talking with me directly. You know, who's ArcDoc? Like, why is he a slime? Blah blah blah. All this stuff. I love talking about this stuff because I know all this stuff. But it's the series has just started. We need people to start talking about it, start theorizing about it. You know, all that sort of stuff. That's my goal. Whether I hit that or not is a completely different story. I am aiming everything towards getting that result. That is my target. That's how I'm going to hit it, right? I'm not going to base my success on whether that hits or not. That's the thing. Because if that misses, I'm going to go to my backup plan and I'm going to shoot another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. What am I saying? The action, whether the action succeeds or not, doesn't matter to me. It's whether I get the result that I want. I'm very result driven. If I want those fans to start theorizing, I'm going to look for like 1,000 different ways to get that result, and I'm going to try every single one until they work. If PAX fails, I move on to the next one, and then I move on to the next one, and the next one until I hit it. If you have the mentality of getting everything in a hole in one, and you miss, so if you're me, and you go to PAX, and you go talk and show your event, and you show your prologue, your animation, and no one joins on, and you get depressed about that because no one joins on, you don't have a strong enough mentality to be doing this sort of stuff, right? That's gonna happen. That's like, nothing in life is perfect. There is no 1 + 1 = 2 in life. You know, I can get everything nailed perfectly in preparation and then show everything perfectly so I can have that presentation ready at PAX. I can have a full room full of people, show my prologue. Let's say the projector doesn't break, the computer doesn't break, the sound systems are great, the video quality is great, people are cheering, hell yeah, everything's going perfect. And I go back home and my subscriber count doesn't change, nor does my view count. You know, that could happen, but that won't put me down, right? The thing, I went to PAX. That's one good thing that I'm celebrating already. I got accepted to PAX. That's one good thing already. I can even go further back and say I messaged PAX. I messaged PAX. I got into PAX. I'm going to be showing stuff at PAX. Whether that succeeds or not is irrelevant to me because I want that result. So this step has like multiple ways to, like, I can go multiple ways to achieve that goal. I've already talked about PAX. We're 15 minutes in. Oh my god, I might be able to cut this down to 30 minutes. If anyone's in the chat, you guys feel free to let me know what you think. I can get some discussions going. I really don't want to drag this over 1 hour long. So I'm just gonna keep everything short. The final thing that I want to talk about is, I mean, this entire thing is about like kind of motivation and how you deal with people, right? You are the people that you hang out with. This is a big saying that people have been or what that the other influencers have been talking to me about. The people that you choose to surround yourself with determine who you are. So, at work today, we were talking about blending in with people and fitting in. One of my coworkers actually switched to a new workplace, and she was talking about how she's going to struggle to fit in. And in my head, I'm just thinking, you know, there's no real need to fit in. And that's different for different people. All right, I understand that. I personally don't find a need to fit in. I know some of my friends, one friend in particular, actually, he doesn't fit into any major group, but he really desperately wants to, and he just doesn't, because he's awkward, he's strange, he speaks with an accent. If he's watching this video, he'll know exactly who I'm talking to, right? But why do we strive to fit in is what I really want to ask people who are desperate to fit in. It's like, here's my theory on why I don't care about fitting in. How many people in the world are successful? Right? In the entire world, how many do you consider successful? I'd like to say like a good 5%, maybe less. Right? 5%, maybe less. The other 95% are not successful. Or they're not close to being the 5%. If you're fitting in, by definition, you're fitting into the 95% because you want to fit into the society. Right? That's 95%. If you're the 5%, you're not fitting in because you're outstanding. So why would you want to fit into the 95% when you could be outstanding? Why are you striving for 95% when you could be the top 5%? I don't understand why you would want to fit into a group of people when none of them are, you know, especially successful. If you're at a workplace, right, and you've got 10 employees and one boss and you're one of the employees, would you rather hang out with the nine employees or the one boss? I choose the one boss just because he's the 1% there, right? He's the most successful out of the 1%. If I get close to the boss, I'm friendly with the boss. You know, have you ever heard of like privileges? Because when you're friendly with the boss, you get some special privileges. You are the people you hang out with. That's why, right? When you are friendly with let's say you know 5 companies and you're friends with all 5 bosses, all of a sudden these 5 companies are basically friendly with you. All of a sudden you get like some sort of higher ranking than everyone else, right? I know you guys might not work, so it might not be the best example for you. Let's say you're in school or something, right? You're in a class. You've got a teacher and you got a full room full of kids. You could fit in with the kids, or you could fit in with the teacher. Now, that's a bit tricky because like a student-teacher relationship is like, as a friendly relationship rather, is like kind of there's a bit of a gray area there. But I remember my teacher back in high school was really friendly with my entire class, right? He brought my class sucked. We were at the bottom of the bottom. Like, we were the shit kids, right? And the teacher brought us up. He, like, actively contributed to our life lessons, to our learning, to our education. Like, he made us feel good about ourselves, our entire class, and he made us feel as good as he did. So, by us hanging around with him, he made us all feel better. And so we were all able to hang around with each other as one united class, not 10 kids, one teacher. We were just one class, one united class. When you have that situation going on, you know, you could say that you're fitting in there, right? But it's kind of like the teacher fit in with us and then kind of made us all better. So if you're the 1% going to the 95%, if that's what you feel like you are, you better change that 95% to be that 1%. Oh, wait, 195? 5. If you're part of the 5% and you want to fit into the 95%, you better start changing some of them over to that 5%. Make that 5% bigger, right? That's kind of what I feel it's like. So for me, fitting into a random group of people, I'm not there. Like, if I walk into that group of people, right, and they say, hey, you want to play Fortnite with us? I'm likely to say no, because I'm not here to fit in with them. That's not to say I'm not being friendly with them. Like, they can be my friends and whatnot. I just don't feel like fitting in by playing Fortnite with you. Like, I can chill with you and go eat lunch with you or something, but I'm not, you know, I don't need to share the same hobbies as you. But if I walk in there, because I feel like I'm the 5%, and this is a little bit of an ego thing, right? You gotta feel like you are the 5% to be the 5%. So if I walk into a group and I say, hey guys, you wanna play Minecraft with me? And they want to play Minecraft with me, sure, then I've basically dragged these guys as part of the 5%. If they say no, then it's no. That's like, it's perfectly fine. I don't have to fit in. They don't have to fit in with me. I don't have to fit in with them. I'm perfectly fine being the 5%, being the odd people out. Like, I'm satisfied with what I have because I can achieve higher, right? Fitting in is not necessarily a good thing. You don't need to have a whole lot of friends. You don't need to even have friends. That's my personal opinion. Like, psychologists say you gotta have a friend to avoid depression and shit. I guess that's true. I mean, I've got like 3 friends, maybe. That's fine. It's completely fine. It's just someone to talk to when I have free time, someone I can enjoy, play around with, someone I can work with together. That's perfectly fine. Like, I mean, these are friends, like real friends that are gonna stick by me, right? Not, you know, your classmate. You know. So yeah, I mean that's basically all I really had to go over today. We got a 21-minute stream. Yeah, it's relatively short. Cool. I am really tired today, so I'm just gonna start chilling. Maybe one last final notice before I get going. PAX. Actually, I don't need to re-PAX because it's just 21 minutes. Maybe just like a quick reminder, guys. PAX Australia 2018, the Penny Arcade Expo, is the biggest gaming expo in the entire world. Friday, October 26th at 7 p.m. Melbourne Convention Center. That's 7 p.m. at the Melbourne Convention Center. I will be showing Levaslier live as well as hosting a panel that you can come watch. You can buy tickets. Link in the description down below. And yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up the stream because I need to sleep. Cool. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't have my script pulled up. I can't be bothered pulling it up. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna see you next week, I guess, when I have more energy back. Yeah.